Hello everyone, how you doing? Yeah, this live video is about the whole Instagram story that was recently posted about the person saying, "Can somebody please get Joshua Brown off TV? Thank you." Not to mention hashtag UMass. Now, first, I want to let people know that this is not to place blame, or to ruin people, or to mess with somebody's life or destroy somebody's life. Nah, that's not what I'm about. Excuse me for a minute. This is, about reminding people to watch what they tweet as well as post on social media. Because really, stuff like that can get you in trouble as well as legal trouble. I see people, going on Twitter and Instagram as well as Facebook or using social media groups just to falsify and slander people. Not just at UMass Amherst, across the nation. I see a lot of that. And we want to remind people that, what you do in the past, that can come back to haunt you. Yes, it can. Look what happened to the Virginia governor. You know what's happening right now? He's being pressured into resigning because of his yearbook photo back when he's in middle school in the 80s. That's way before I was born. Even though it was back in the 80s, but for that photo to surface now, try to deny it. But the middle school he went to confirmed it was him. And really, people, you have to understand that, even what you did back then, it can affect you today, here in 2019. It can. If you want to become big shots, politicians, all that. It can come back to haunt you later on in life. So if you did something to somebody, whether you're whether it's back in college, high school, etc., I'm try to reach out to that person if you can. Try to. I don't mean track them down or stalk them, but find out, how they doing and where they are today. And also at least apologize to them. If you did something to somebody back in college, high school, wherever you worked at before, at least apologize to that person. Because there are some people that hold grudges. Yeah, there are some people that have a thing for holding grudges. They do. And grudges, sometimes it's not good to hold. It's not. But again, there are some, good reasons to hold grudges against somebody. And also, there's never a statute of limitation of being a jerk. There isn't. And don't forget, beginning of 2018 till now is when the whole Time's Up Me Too era started. It doesn't have to do anything with domestic violence or sexual assault. Other things as well. That's what the Me Too movement is encourage people to come forward if they've been mistreated in any way, been abused in any way, all that. Now, I see a lot of people coming forward ever since the Me Too and Time's Up movements started, ever since. And like I said, if you've done something to somebody, whether if you're, back in college, high school, etc., try to reach out to the person and apologize. Because apologies can make a difference. Yes, they can. And also, I see certain colleges, People always want to break other people, falsify other people just because they don't like them. Now, come on, people, really? It's okay not to like somebody or not like somebody for no reason, but it's not okay to falsify. It's not. And what I did, my intent is not to ruin people. It's not. I just want people to realize that, posting things like that about others, it's rude and it's not okay. It's not. I'm just being clear about it. I'm not worried about what the guy posted. I'm not going to complain about it. But really, I just want others to realize that, stuff like that in the past can come back to haunt you. Yes, it can. And also, let's all treat each other with respect. It's okay not to like each other. It's okay not to like somebody or not like somebody for no reason. But it's not okay to post rude things about them and everything like that. It's not. And also, when somebody tweets you something like happy birthday or happy holidays, anything like that, I'm like, it's not something to take offense to. It's not. I don't know why some people do. But really, people, let's all get along. Because look, really, people, let's not let silly things like politics, divide us all. Because remember what the United States stands for? United we stand, divided we fall. We need to be people. We need to be united. And we can't let hate win. Let hate get the best of us. We cannot let that happen. See, love, not hate, makes America great. And it doesn't matter if you're a Democrat, Republican, or Independent, etc. It's okay to disagree with each other politically. But it's, not okay to say hateful things or bash other people or bash race, religion, creed, orientation, etc. Can't have that. There are people that I don't like, but I don't go trying to ruin people or trying to break them or try to mess up their life. I'm not like that. I'm not about that. Because myself, I like to keep it civil. That's what I like doing, is keeping everything civil. You see this shirt I'm wearing? Captain America. See, that's my favorite Marvel of all times, Captain America. And not to mention, my granddad, rest in peace, is a Korean War vet. That's right, Korean War vet. And I was always wondering why I have a thing for the American flag. And then that turns out to be the reason. That turns out to be the reason why I'm a Captain America. Even when I go against, when I march against hate. All these people I march with, they get mixed messages, mixed signals, just because I wear the American flag. First of all, you can't let that, stop you from rocking the American flag. Because if you let that get the best of you, or make people make you, think like that because someone's wearing an American flag, you're letting hate win. You're gonna let those hate group win. No, we cannot let hate take over, our country. We cannot. We can't let hate take over the American flag. It does not, because really, American flag represents the land of the free and home of the brave. And yes, people have a right to kneel at the national anthem or the Pledge of Allegiance. So yeah, For those of you that kneel at the Pledge of Allegiance of the National Anthem, keep doing it. I encourage you to exercise your First Amendment. And just remember, free speech does not protect you from hate speech. No, it doesn't. And like I said in this video, I like to keep things civil. I do. And also, if I see things that's very concerning, like, something like, domestic violence or sexual assault, if I see it on their, status on Facebook, yeah, I'm going to call them on Messenger. Because, really, when people post stuff like that, I get concerned. I get worried. Because that's not something to mess around with. Especially, if you're a Law and Order SVU fanatic. Law and Order SVU as in Special Victims Unit. Especially the woman named Mariska, I can't pronounce the last name, but you know who she is. Sergeant Olivia Benson. Yeah, because you know what I like about her? She may not be a cop in real life, or detective in real life, for the NYPD or any other police department in the nation, but I like how she, keeps it fair, makes sure everybody gets their side heard. Even at those college episodes, she even, criticized the colleges and the universities on the way they handle cases. She even challenged them everything. She even go after the football coach, at Hudson University, because that episode when one of the football recruits was being sexually abused and assaulted, it turns out he wasn't the only one. A current player at the Hudson University football team was being victimized. See, shows like that are trying to teach us something. They are. I know it could be triggering to some people, but at the end of the day, you learn something from it. I learned from it Law and Order SVU. I do. Well, let's get back on the subject. Like I said, what you saw on Instagram stories like that, I kind of want to remind people on what got that what got that Virginia governor into trouble, and what's making them tell the Virginia governor to step aside. Because really, your past can come back and haunt you. It can. So like I said, if you did something to somebody, whether you're back in college, high school, etc., just apologize if you can reach out to them. Now, if you don't want to be spoken to or anything like that, if they don't want to be, then, hey, you can't say you tried. You can't say you didn't try. That's all I can say. But when you apologize like that, you make yourself a better person when you do. Apologize and own up to the mistakes. You did. You make yourself a better person. Hey, nobody's perfect. Back when I was in middle school, this kid had a bad haircut from a barber. And I said some, stuff that was really hurtful when I was a little boy. I wasn't perfect. I called him Peanut Head. That's what I did. But yeah, after I graduated high school and stuff like that, 2 years after graduating high school when I saw that kid, you know what I did? I apologized to that kid. I did. Because it was just wrong. And the guy appreciated the apology, and he was happy about it. We shook hands. I see him every now and then. I keep in contact with him. But like I said, people, let's all get along. Let's not fight. Because fighting is about being brave. It's about being dumb. Why fight when it's smarter to make friends? That way, everybody wins. Well, I gotta cut this for now. And remember, the power is yours. Thank you for watching. And thank you for supporting my live videos as well as YouTube videos. Well, I'll see you around. And stay safe, everyone. Thank you.